Me and my friend Amari recording. We should include that in the intro. Just two black girls recording a show. Cha, cha, cha. What if I wrote a rap for us? I could freestyle right now. Draft off with Tari and Amari. We out here, you know, it's always a party. Hey! Mic drop. What up? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Draft Off with Tari and Amari. You know the vibes. You know the hosts. We are back with another week of draft picks.
Yes, we are. And I'm just continuing to feel good because I'm in I haven't gotten the official draft off crown, but I feel like I'm on my way there, you know?
You know what? We're only halfway through our draft picks. We've got this week and next week to, level the playing field a little bit. And I feel like there's been a couple factors that have played against me, notably you picking some great picks. I feel like I've picked great picks as well. So
Sam Mapuzo. Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
She had 238 points in one game. Why? Sam, why would you do that to me? I feel personally vindicated.
Sorry, so upset. You're so great right now.
I feel hurt. I feel it's a lot of emotions. It's a lot of emotions that I'm going to take some time to really think through. I'm ready. You know what? I'm just keeping the faith. I'm keeping the faith. I'm keeping the good vibes. And no matter what, I'm going to enjoy the lacrosse. My first pick is Nicole Levy. Nicole Levy is probably in like my top 10 players that I've loved to watch in the past couple of years. She had 15 points for Team Ohlmiller this weekend, has just a ridiculous shot that she's 5'2", and the mathematics of the shot, you just think it's someone who's like 6 foot, just like pelting that towards, and it's a rocket, speedy, it's accurate. I love watching her shoot, and you know what? I had to pick her.
I mean, we're going to stay on Team Ohlmiller because Kylie, she went into week 1 and week 3 as a captain and has remained in the top throughout the summer. What I love about Ohlmiller is her quickness and ability to take advantage of a distracted defender. Like, even if someone shifts their attention for a second or moves slightly, she takes advantage and just finds open space. She had 29 points on the season and currently ranks number 6 on the leaderboard. And I'm very confident that she's going to find herself a captain again.
Next up is Shayna Pareka. We know that Shayna and her sister Sydney are on this, the Athletes Unlimited teams, and it's just so much fun watching them play. I can't imagine getting to play my favorite sport with my sister. She had 13 points this weekend for Team Wood. She has been hitting those twos, okay? She has been hitting those twos. We want to keep that. We want to keep that excitement, keep that power, keep that finesse going, and I had to pick her.
Another great player that we've been keeping our eye on, not only this season, but in the 2021 college women's lacrosse season, is Allie Kennedy. It was so great seeing her return to the field for Stony Brook as a graduate student and watching her land on the Tewaaraton nominee list. She ended her college career with 329 points and 343 draw controls and is performing just as well as a professional with 23 points and 7 draw controls on the season. I really enjoy watching how she maneuvers around a defender, whether it's the 1v1 or the cut to cage. She's just a phenomenal player.
I agree. You know I love Stony Brook. Got to shout out Coach Kimmy Hillier, who was recently named head coach at Drexel. She helped lead the Stony Brook offense, and just phenomenal coach, phenomenal program. Next up, Kaylee Waters. Yes, I picked Kaylee Waters again. Mind your business, okay? Such an athletic goalie. So dynamic, so fun to watch. She had 17 saves this weekend. 17 saves. The proof is in the pudding. She's number 5 in points right now. So she really could have been a captain, but I got lucky and I get to draft her again. That's all I'll say about that.
I think it's funny that you picked Kaylee Waters again because I did think about picking another player again, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to dip my foot in this water twice, but I see you. I'm noting it.
You chose that.
I know for next time.
You made that decision for yourself. As a grown-up, I made that decision for myself. Okay?
You know what? It's fine. It's okay. I got a nice buffer of like 800 points.
What is the competition?
So next, I want to talk about Amanda Johansson. We haven't gotten the opportunity to talk about her a lot this season, so we're going to fix that right now. She went up 7 points on the leaderboard after showing out up and down the field this weekend. She had 6 points, 9 ground balls, 5 caused turnovers, and 8 draw controls. Honestly, this is why I love midfielders so much. I mean, I'm biased because I used to be one, but it's just because they do it all. They literally just do it all.
All over. Yeah, I mean, coming into the summer season, she wasn't sure if she was going to be able to play. Was a great cheerleader for her teammates, working as a facilitator, and now gets to take the field, be part of the fun of the action. And it's interesting, like when players kind of jump into the action, immediately they're on fire. We saw that with Alex Oss. We're seeing it with Amanda Johansson, and it's just so exhilarating, so much fun to watch. Adds such a cool dynamic. Last but not least, my fourth pick is Kenzie Kent. Anyone watching knows I'm a BC stan, okay? Like, you heard my interview with Coach Acacia Walker-Weinstein. I just adore her, adore their program, and been a big fan of Kenzie Kent since she was at BC as a dual sport athlete, playing on the hockey team as well as the women's lacrosse team. And she, I think, is like finding a really, really solid stride in going to goal. She had 17 points on the weekend and 9 ground balls. So this is someone that's just helping their team keep the ball on the offense and also putting the ball in the back of the net. Watching her play and seeing all the replays, seeing the goals get posted, like that's the Kenzie Kent that we're used to watching. We know she's dynamic. We know that she moves well. We know she finds the seams and moves around that crease somehow, some way.
My last pick is Becca Block. I don't know why, but I've been in like a J-Lo mood lately. So when I picked Becca, I was like, don't be fooled by the shots that you got. I'm still Becca from the block. But she's been around the lacrosse block for years now. I mean, she's an SU grad, plays for Team USA, and is an assistant coach at Harvard. I mean, we talk a lot about dynamic players, consistent players, and she's one of them. Personally, I would hate to have her as a defender because she's always solid and just knows where the ball is at all times and how to anticipate where it's going, which is why she has 15 ground balls, 8 turnovers, 8 caused turnovers, and 16 draw controls on the season. Just so good.
Yeah, she's great. And, she's one of the defenders and one of the players really that's been a mainstay on Team USA. Every roster you see, every championship winning team, every gold medal team you see, she is on that roster for a reason, because she is just like quintessential, amazing defender, and we adore her and we want to see her play forever and ever and ever. All right, everyone, and that is it for this week's episode of Draft Off. We are pumped for week 4. Tweet at us. Tell us what you think about our picks. I know my picks are the best. Amari's picks are good too, but you know whose side you're on. You know whose side you're on.
Okay.
We'll catch you next week for another episode of Draft Off. See you later.